Today, we're going to be talking about teaching students with hearing loss. There are two different kinds of hearing loss, conductive and sensory neural. Conductive hearing loss is caused by any condition or disease that impedes the conveyance of sound in its mechanical form through the middle ear cavity to the inner ear.
A conductive hearing loss is a problem in the outer or middle ear that prevents sound from reaching the inner ear. For example, a blockage or deformity in the middle ear can prevent the ossicles from vibrating properly. Middle ear infections or a ruptured eardrum are common causes of a conductive hearing loss. Often, a conductive hearing loss is temporary and can be treated with medication or surgery. When the hearing loss cannot be treated medically or surgically, the result is a permanent conductive hearing loss. In these cases, many people benefit from middle ear implants or conventional hearing aids.
Hearing aids can help with this type of hearing loss. Also, the removal of facial hair around the lips, speaking clear and slow, and facing the student when speaking. Sensory neural hearing loss occurs in the ear. It is a disconnect between the functions of the ear. Either the sounds are vibrating or the hair cells aren't stimulating the nerve.
A sensory neural hearing loss is the result of a problem in the inner ear. Sensory neural hearing loss occurs when hair cells in the cochlea are missing or damaged. These hair cells are responsible for producing precise electrical signals that the brain needs in order to interpret sound. When these hair cells are missing, the result is hearing impairment.
When only some of the hair cells are missing, the hearing loss may be considered mild to moderate. In these cases, a hearing aid may be able to help. In addition to hearing aids, there are cochlear implants, which in some cases may be able to help with the more severe type of hearing loss. Students may also experience mixed hearing loss, which is a combination of conductive and sensory neural hearing loss. There are many ways teachers can help combat hearing loss in the classroom. Along with the removal of any facial hair so the student is able to see the mouth and pick up on some lip reading, the teacher can learn even the most basic sign language. In addition, if a student does have a cochlear implant or hearing aid, a teacher may be able to get an FM hearing device. To better understand what that means, let's listen to a video with an FM that is not being used and then later turned on.
The teacher in this classroom has forgotten to put on his FM microphone. Without the microphone turned on, it's almost impossible for a child with a hearing loss to hear clearly. Let's listen to what a child with a hearing loss will hear with the FM unit turned off.
I know that we had written down at least 2 or 3 ideas each, and we had written them down in our notebooks. So if everybody remembered to bring their notebooks with them, you can read them.
But don't count on the student to tell you if it's not working. Look for visual clues that he's confused, or watch the student trying to look around to see what's happening in the classroom. After a quick check, the teacher can turn on the microphone, check with the student, and make sure that all is working well.
Okay, good.
That gets the student back on track and gets the lesson going in the right direction.
We sounding okay now? Okay. So
Once the FM system is turned on, the student is hearing as if the teacher was standing right next to his ear.
generated a list of which jobs were important to know geography.
Making sure that the FM system works is the responsibility of both the teachers and the students. The students are responsible for advocating for themselves and should be encouraged to say something when the FM system either isn't working or is working poorly. As long as they can hear, they can compete.